Hi, I'm Nira Berry, life coach and your host of Happy and Healthy, where we explore and discover all the many ways of keeping you feeling happy and healthy. And remember to watch my Good to Know segment at the end of each show, where I always have something good to share with you about what's good to know. So today we're going to learn a lot about learning, and especially as we get older, how we keep ourselves back, keeping us in the game. So please welcome my guest today, Natasha Sacks. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Nira. It's a pleasure.
So Natasha, you're from Montgomery College,
Yes.
and you are the director of Lifelong Learning Institute,
Yes.
Which is part of the Workforce Development and Continuing Education. So
Yes.
Thank you so much for being here, and I can't wait to hear about all the good stuff that you're going to share with us.
Certainly.
So Natasha, tell me a little bit about yourself and how you got involved in this position.
Well, I am originally from Kiev, Ukraine, which was a former Soviet Union. And when I came to the United States, I could really appreciate the freedom and the educational opportunities in this country. I earned a graduate degree in education, and I got engaged with Montgomery College. I'm working there now for 11 years, 6 years as a director of Information Technology Institute, and for 5 years I've been with the Lifelong Learning Institute, which is my passion.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I can see that it's your passion. So tell me, let's just start off with, why is it important for adults to keep learning?
Well, it's very important now because there is more and more research that point to the benefits of learning. Keeping your body active and also keeping your mind engaged would help individuals stay longer healthy and also emotionally uplifted. So many students come to us because they want to continue growing. They want to continue learning and being creative. And it's such a pleasure for me to see on Montgomery College campuses our baby boomers as well as young students rushing to classes. This is a great intergenerational link. And I think the sense of belonging of the students to Montgomery College is a great thing for them to have this sense of pride that they are back at college again. We have some students who never went to college, and they spend their work life in different careers like driving truck or being a nurse without going to college. This lady received the education at the hospital, and then coming back to college, she said, we gave ourselves that gift of learning, a gift of knowledge, and it makes us feel so good and so proud. And there is also this benefit of keeping mind engaged, which points to the benefits of keeping your mental faculties, keeping your memory active, and this is very important for our students.
Yeah, that sounds like it's got a lot to offer. So tell me about what does the Montgomery College, have to offer specifically, for learners, for adult learners?
Well, Montgomery College is a hub of academic, cultural, social activities, and it invites to the campuses not only the students, but the entire community of Montgomery County. So many people come and learn. 46% of our students are adults, because there is this misconception that only young students come to Montgomery College. In reality, Montgomery College has opportunities to offer to everyone, and also for individuals who are 50 and over, which we have over 7,000 students in 50 and over age group. So many students come to us, and Lifelong Learning Institute is a program that services individuals who are 50 and over, but everyone is welcome to take classes in this program. So coming to Montgomery College and engaging in learning, frequently I see our students carrying out supplies and coming to take classes in painting and drawing and sketching. I also see students with the digital cameras, with iPhones and iPads, and they want to take professionally looking photos, so they come to our photography classes. I also see students in computer labs that take social media courses, and that gives them confidence to be able to communicate with their friends, with their kids and grandkids. Additionally, all our classrooms are equipped with with smart instructor stations. And in these classes, our students travel the world, learn about world cultures. They virtually visit the best museums of the world. And of course, for fitness enthusiasts, we have so many physical education classes. Some of them are in yoga, others in swimming, and they come to our physical education facilities and take classes in aquatic center or in physical education center. And of course, other things is that our students want to stay engaged in life. They want to know more about local community, about life of the country in Greater Washington area. So we offer them classes in politics and international affairs, classes on Constitution, classes on immigration, everything that is new and recent, we're able to offer them. I want to give you an example. There are times when students are afraid to learn something new. So I want to give you an example of a student. Her name is Gwen, and she retired from the federal government, and she started taking courses at Montgomery College in art. Initially, she was very intimidated, but her students in a class and instructor encouraged her to continue on. First, she took drawing class, then painting, and as she developed confidence, she was able to take more and more classes and actually develop passion for learning art. And now she is one of their art exhibitors in a professional exhibits. And while she was taking art classes from her fellow students, she learned about writing memoirs class. And she decided to write a book for her family about her journey from Vietnam to the United States and this wonderful gift that she was able to give to her family because she took a class in writing memoirs with us. We are very proud that Montgomery College has other programs in terms of enrichment as well as employment preparation programs, and I hope to talk more about them during the segment. But what I want to mention is that one of the reasons we're so proud the strengths of our program is because it's connected to Montgomery College, its values on diversity, on academic excellence, but also a superb staff of our faculty. I want to mention that ARP of Maryland recently recognized our program in their publication, Where We Live, Community
fantastic.
for All Ages.
Yeah.
And we are very proud because our Lifelong Learning Institute program is a true community resource. We offer classes all over Montgomery County in 13 different locations.
Wow.
We also make tuition very affordable to students, where individuals who are 60 and over don't pay tuition, they pay fees only. So we make our education affordable and attractive. There are also many activities on Montgomery College campuses that are totally free of charge, with public lectures, with a concert. There is just art exhibits, many opportunities at Montgomery College.
Wow, thank you for all that. That's amazing. I was going to ask you if let's say somebody can't afford some of these classes, that there is tuition assistance available?
Yes. So as I mentioned, individuals who are 60 and over would get a reduction in a form of tuition waiver. But also there are scholarships that are available to students twice a year from the Workforce Development and Continuing Education. And those students who take courses for credit, on the credit side, they might be able to receive a financial assistance.
So there's really nothing should be able to stop somebody to be able to really enrich their lives and to grow professionally.
So true. And to begin with, our courses at Lifelong Learning Institute are so reasonably priced. So it comes out to maybe $5, $8 for a teaching hour, which is really very reasonable.
Yeah, and I know the courses there are great. I know I was on the faculty myself there, so I know they're great courses to really enrich people's lives. Can you give an example of some of the courses and maybe some of the people that take them?
Certainly. One of our very popular courses is called ASK, Adult Seeking Knowledge. This course has been running for 15 years. And
wow, 15 years.
For 15 years, 3 times a year, with over 276 faculty members.
Wow.
Every class session, there is a new presenter. one of the most fascinating speaker on diversity of topics. Some topics might include learning about Turkish cuisine, another about chocolate, some about how to keep busy in your retirement, about Middle East, so variety of different
what's the
learning.
most popular or most popular attended topic of that particular course?
Well, there was a course on chocolate that was very popular because not only students learn about chocolate, but they also get to sample it.
Isn't that funny?
So it was a very popular class session.
Yeah.
But every
What
single
else?
class, there is something new.
Yeah.
There are other courses on Constitution, for instance, where students are really excited or to learn about amendments and what they can do to get engaged in the politics and so on. So students want to know about things like that. Class in international politics. I stopped by in a class, students were discussing Magnitsky Act, and at a different class there was a discussion going on Spain, the separatist movement. And so in every single class, there are fascinating topics on current political issues.
And it seems so stimulating, and everything that you mentioned sounds
Yes.
very interesting and exciting. And I'd love to take all those courses myself.
You know,
it's really wonderful. But we're going to just take a short break right now.
Okay.
And my guest is Natasha Sacks with Montgomery College Lifelong Learning Institute and Workforce Development. And I really hope you come back and check out the rest of our show. We'll learn more about what's available to you to learn and to continue being inspired. So I look forward to seeing you. I'm Nira Berry, host of Happy and Healthy.
Maybe you can make retirement happen. After all, you made this vacation happen.
Double points with every purchase?
Cleverly merging promotions.
Love it.
Cross-referencing travel sites. And booking all your flights with those...
Vouchers. I got us bumped.
They were like, oh. But now they're like... Aloha. You aced this vacation. Now get the tips you need to get on track at aceyourretirement.org.
Welcome back. I'm Nira Berry, your host of Happy and Healthy, and we're talking with Natasha Sacks of Montgomery College. So Natasha, let's continue. You were telling us so much about all the wonderful courses and course offerings, and I know that you also at Montgomery College offer professional courses as well as personal enrichment. So can you tell us what the differences are and what's available?
Certainly. I am part of the Workforce Development and Continuing Education Department, and this department prepares our students for engagement in the workforce. There are many professional degrees and certifications that are available through this department. There is also enrichment courses, and Lifelong Learning Institute is one of the programs that offers this kind of courses. But I would like to mention some of the other programs that under Workforce Development and Continuing Education for those who are seeking employment, for instance.
Yes, which many people are.
Absolutely.
Many people are looking for jobs, and so this would be very helpful, yeah.
So there are programs in healthcare, a program in certifications in program management. There are also courses that students can take to brush up on their computer skills, and in Cisco certifications or a variety of cybersecurity programs.
Interesting.
Yes, really the kind of training that can help individuals to find employment in the fields that in demand.
Right. These are really cutting-edge fields that are looking
Right.
for workers, yeah.
So other courses that are offered by our department is within a clinical trial management. And students can learn a great deal, hands-on experience, and then employers come at the end to hire students from the program. So
yeah.
this is...
And that's another big, I always see that advertised, about clinical trials. And so
Yes.
that's actually like a course you can take now.
Absolutely,
Wow.
yes. And
That's
enrichment
interesting.
courses, our Workforce Development Continuing Education Department offers in foreign languages, in arts, and of course Lifelong Learning Institute mission is to serve individuals 50 and over. But everyone can take classes in this program.
Yeah. Oh, that's very, very helpful to know. So, so as far as just like some of the other courses that are out there, like what are like your some hot topics that people really seem to flock towards?
Well, there are so many.
Yeah, I bet. It's hard to choose like your favorite child,
very
right?
true. And a lot of times students follow the instructors. There is a great allegiance to instructors. So in our
People
courses,
can keep coming back.
absolutely,
Yeah.
semester after semester, students come. Some students have been with us for 15 years and more.
Wow. So can you give me an example of one of those students?
So some of our students have been taking classes, for instance, with Barbara Evans' class, who is a wonderful art history instructor. And so every semester, Barbara would offer a new class in art history. And so students continue learning with her. Other courses that are very popular with our students are on world cultures. It's our students love to travel to different parts of the world without leaving classroom. Additionally, we have classes in technology. Students want to know how they can stay current with different topics in technology, in the cloud computing and digital privacy and so on. Yes, very important topics.
Yeah, very important, exactly. You had mentioned that there was an interesting story about one of the students that you wanted to tell me about.
Well, I want to mention one of the students who started with us as a student and then he turned into instructor. His name is Harry Coward, who used to be an executive, and he started with us as a student and took classes in art history and then became so inspired by Barbara Evans' teaching that he asked me if he could try his hand in teaching some of our history classes. And as it turned out, he was a big history buff who traveled to different battlefields, and he also is a docent at the Air and Space Museum. And so we provided training for Harry, and it turned out he had a natural gift for teaching. And every time he brings exciting courses on military history, on World War I, on World War II, on different presidencies, and we are delighted to have our instructor who made this transition from a student, and he became an instructor. So Harry is one of our prides.
Yeah, I bet. And that's lovely to see how he actually became a professional and something that he was passionate about.
Very passionate, absolutely.
That's beautiful. As a life coach, I always look for that. I always encourage people to find their passion and to really find something to do, to work within that field. That's great.
And he really had in-depth knowledge of military history, which is a big plus. Yeah.
Wow, that's really nice. So I'm just curious, what are like some unusual courses that somebody wouldn't expect?
Well, every semester, about 40 to 60% of our courses are new. We have
that's a lot.
Right, we are constantly.
There's always something new and interesting.
Absolutely, we are working with our instructors to develop new courses, and some courses take our students on field trips in the city of Rockville or city of Silver Spring. They are constantly learning new information. We are partners with Montgomery County Historical Society that also provide instructor for us. So our classes involve field trips. Other classes that we have that popular with students in physical education. Students
like
really
what?
enjoy staying fit. Gentle yoga is a wonderful class that students enjoy very much.
Is that a popular class?
Very popular class with Nancy Neves, a great instructor who is so considerate of students' wellness needs. So we also partner with the credit department and offer some full-length courses that students participate with our credit students. And they bring a tremendous value to the classroom discussion. And some of the classes relate to subjects such as religion, others art history. There are classes in literature that students are taking, and they're making a wonderful contribution, particularly in a class on human relations. And our students have different perspectives. They make a very valuable contributions to the class discussion.
Yeah, it sounds like the students come from diverse backgrounds and from all
Absolutely.
over the county.
Very true.
And it's really nice that you offer the ability to learn at so many different locations.
Yes.
So it's not just like one place that might be hard to get to for some people.
That is so true. We're trying to make our classes accessible around Montgomery County community. We offer classes on 4 different campuses.
Where are your campuses? I know Gaithersburg,
So
Rockville.
at the Gaithersburg Business Training Center in Germantown, Tacoma Park, Rockville, at Westfield South Building, in Wheaton, by the Wheaton Shopping Mall. So we're also going to open new classroom space in the Manakee Building by Rockville Pike.
So you're really growing and expanding.
We are growing. It's going to be very exciting new space for our students.
So how many students really benefit from all this?
So 7,000 students take ages 50 and over, take non-credit courses.
That's a lot.
It is a large, within a population, within our program, we have about 1,500 students who take classes every semester.
Yeah. So, I know you said so many things already that really make Montgomery College seem like such a gem. Is there anything else that really makes it stand out amongst all the other programs in the area or schools in the country?
I think that Montgomery College is a true community college. There is so much going on every given week, and the public is invited to come and participate. There are free lectures, for instance, Spectrum lectures, Athenaeum lectures. There are fascinating educational opportunities that are available to everyone. There are also theater performances, there are art exhibits. There is something for everybody.
Wow. Have you met some of the, I'm sure you've met many of the students, but have some of the students, have you become closer with them and know their life story?
So one particular student stands out. I do want to mention that I enjoy visiting classrooms and meeting students. And on one of my visits, I met Sally Elkhart. And Sally was a newcomer to Montgomery County. She used to live in California. And when she relocated, she decided to take classes with Lifelong Learning Institute. I ran into Sally, and she's very talkative. We had a lovely conversation, and she mentioned to me that she might be interested in volunteering for Lifelong Learning Institute. So that became a wonderful opportunity to her to actually get to know the program, and became a great advocate for the program. So not only Sally takes the classes, but she comes to us to community events, and she's a big advocate for Lifelong Learning Institute.
Oh, that's wonderful. So if somebody wanted to get a hold of you, or just to find out more information about what some of the offerings are, which seems so vast, it seems like there's just so much. Is there a website they can get more information?
Absolutely. The easiest way to find the website is to enter Lifelong Learning Institute in the search box. That's an easy way to get to our website.
Through Montgomery College.
Through Montgomery College, absolutely. And we also send catalogs. If somebody wants to be on our mailing list, we can, a person just need to enter their information on our website, and we'll add this person to the mailing list. But also we send newsletters via email, and if somebody would like to be on our email list, we would be happy. Just send me an email.
So there's many ways. And,
absolutely.
And I've seen the catalogs. They're thick. There are lots of offerings.
Over 100
let me ask you, you can take any class, or I know you probably have taken many classes. What would be your favorite?
You know, I cannot even say that there is only one that's favorite. Can I mention two?
Okay.
One is literally cafe. This lovely class meets at La Madeleine Cafe in Bethesda. And our students are discussing the latest pieces of literature, or sometimes classical literature, within this very relaxed setting with a cup of coffee or a cup of chocolate.
Yeah.
So, a croissant. Yes.
And the second one?
Yes. And the second one is piano conversations. This class, we have two instructors, two professional classical piano players. And not only do they play beautifully classical pieces, but they also talk about how to understand music.
Oh,
give insight.
So both of those sound lovely.
Yes.
So I thank you for sharing so much about Montgomery College and lifelong learning
It's my
and
pleasure, Nita.
all the wonderful opportunities that you really offer for us in the area. I mean, it's just amazing, and how we can be trained for new workforce employment, and also just to enrich our lives. It's really wonderful. And as you mentioned, the studies have shown how much it really helps us in continuing happiness and health. And so I thank you so much to my guest, Natasha Sacks of Montgomery College.
Thank you.
And my name is Nira Berry, your host of Happy and Healthy. And we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to continue with my Good to Know segment. So make sure you stay tuned.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
Hi, I'm Nira Berry, life coach and host of Happy and Healthy. And now it's time to share what's good to know. And what's good to know is happiness and its effect on your health. And I know many of you say to me, in my life coaching sessions, many people say to me, like, why should I bother? It's just the way I am. Why should I bother not, trying to be happy? And really, like, if you're trying to be happy during adverse situations, or you're pretending to be joyful when you're really not, that's not really good, because, real life happens, and it's only natural to feel anger or frustration or sadness, during certain times of your life. But in general, happiness is like really the ability to just make the most of every situation and to be able to cope during dark times. And really, happiness is something that we can choose to be. As Abraham Lincoln once said, most folks are only as happy as they choose to be, as they make up their minds to be. And so why not choose happiness? Do we all know this grumpy person who's always got a cold. And you wonder, like, why do they always have a cold? Well, it's no coincidence. Do you know that when you're happy, you have a 50% chance of actually being able to fight off colds? And people that are reported being happy also have a 50% less chance of having any cardiovascular effects, such as heart disease and having a heart attack or a stroke, and many other benefits. There's compelling evidence. There's maybe like 160 studies showing how it can really help your health, as far as helping you with diabetes and cancer and even longevity. Do you know there was like a famous study about nuns who they reported their happiness levels, and through that they were able to project what their longevity would be, and it was really amazing how it affected it. So I always say, let's choose happiness and to really try to be healthy, especially with all this compelling evidence. So why not give it a try? And let me know how that works out for you. I'm Nira Berry, life coach, and you can reach me at happyandhealthy@mmctv.org. I'm Nira Berry, your host of Happy and Healthy, and I hope you have a happy day.